Instant gratification and pleasure. Two things that are consuming our society. People are paying a price for this. A real one. Besides being miserable in the long run, their lives will be the same like everyone else's. They won't know what it's like to achieve big things. They won't experience the best out of life. They won't be able to see their full potential, all because they didn't sacrifice the pleasure and comfort for their future. Most people won't even think about sacrificing pleasure and comfort. They won't even consider it as a possibility. This is real. People are so consumed by instant gratification that they see it as a normal thing. You know, I'm enjoying myself, not taking life too seriously, enjoying while I'm young. Shut the f up. Well, if you just want to go for that comfort life full of video games, Netflix, parties every weekend, get drunk and high, get laid with degenerate girls, that's actually pretty achievable nowadays. You just have to keep doing all that, and in a few years you'll be completely consumed by the system. You'll be exactly like the rest of people. But hey, you'll be comfortable, won't you? Now, if you want to get the best out of life, sacrifices are necessary. Sacrifices are actually mandatory. In order to be different, you gotta follow the unconventional path, mate. And yeah, it is easy to say, but not everyone wants that. Not everyone wants to be uncomfortable. Not everyone is willing to do what it takes to get to the top. Life is risk, and honestly, it takes courage to follow a different path, an unconventional path. In a world where everyone has 0% of attention or self-control, the ones that learn how to focus are the ones who can win. The ones who can beat everybody else. Ever since I was a kid, I've always been doing something extra. While my classmates were just at school or playing some sport, I was taking English lessons. Believe it or not, when people invited me to parties, I just couldn't go most of the time because I was busy taking classes or doing other stuff like mixed martial arts, for example. I was one of those kids that just went to a few parties, you know. People always made fun of me with that because they used to say like, no, he can't come with us because he's grounded again. Looking back, it's funny, but at the time I used to think, why I'm not just normal? Why I don't go out with them? I can say my mom always wanted us, me and my sister, to be active, to be doing things, to be learning different stuff. From taking English lessons, to practicing different sports, to taking other classes, to even learning how to repair phones, bro. I swear to God, I did that code. At the time it was like too much, you know? I just wanted to go out with my friends and have fun, be normal. But looking back, I'm deeply thankful with my mom for teaching us to be like that, to never stop learning, to sacrifice some things that can be considered as fun and cool, so we can achieve different results than everyone else. I mean, when I think about it, most of my friends cannot say a word in English, and here I am with a YouTube channel completely in English from Venezuela, where everyone speaks Spanish, and I'm also learning another language. And listen, this is not to flex on anyone. I'm just telling you my story so you can understand better. That's it. Thanks to my mother, not only I can speak 3 languages and do many other things, but I learned this mentality of sacrificing instant pleasure and gratification for my own future. And it is still a joke, you know. People usually tell me like, hey, why don't you go out? You're always locked up in your room. You're not gonna meet beautiful girls or have fun from there. They might be right on that, but I choose to be this way. And it's not like I'm not enjoying life. I wake up, make breakfast, go to the gym, come back, take a shower. I write scripts for videos, I film those videos, I spend hours editing those videos, I write on my journal, I meditate, I sleep, and then repeat the next day. Except for Saturdays, because I have to go to French class and the gym isn't open on weekends. The rest is the same, and honestly, I love it. I don't go out too much. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke. I don't have any vices. I like being at home working on my stuff. And believe me, I know all the things I'm sacrificing right now. At the same time, the fact that I'm not doing what everyone else is doing makes me realize that I'm actually on the right path here. Most people don't want to be uncomfortable. And if you don't want to be uncomfortable, don't you dare to pursue success, man. Dreams require sacrifices, but people don't want to sacrifice, but still want success. It's quite hilarious, isn't it? All you have to do is lock yourself in your room and try some kind of monk mode. If you want to go further with that, go ahead. But initially, lock yourself in your place for a bit. Sacrifice all the fun, the parties, the girls, all that instant gratification and pleasure. Put that in a box and lock it up for a bit too. Now it is time to work. If you don't have something to pursue, start by improving yourself. Take care of your habits, of your appearance, of your mind, of the things you are consuming, which includes food, music, books, videos, even the people you're following on social media. When I tell you you need to sacrifice all that, it's because the reward will be even bigger in the future. If you just put all that time and effort you're wasting on instant gratification and pleasure into yourself, into your self-improvement, into your goals, into your ambition, into your dreams, basically into developing your character, mate. Get out of this fake world, stop being an NPC, and live beyond your expectations. Not for others, but for yourself. All this pleasure and fun only leads to being miserable in the long run, my brother. You need to suffer and grow through that pain. The results? Oh man, the results. It will give you like a punch of motivation. Unlike anything you experienced before, it is such a powerful feeling, I can tell you that. So yeah, sacrificing a few years now to live a different and better life than the rest of people sounds like a good deal to me, even though at times you're gonna doubt yourself, wondering if what you're doing is right. If you are on the right track, always remember why you started in the first place, and also remember that to get unconventional results, you need to follow an unconventional path, mate.